tight, sausage, and it got cold. Reckon that's hot.
Might be.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
It's hot.
Got it smoking. So, I'm going to show you this video when I went to rugby last time, and because I'm wanting to take you over there. There's a lot of good people that come over and eat, a lot of farmers. They do a lot of farming over there in Morgan County and Fentress County and Scott County, and so I've been going over there and filming them some. And oh, here's another one of your videos right here. Let me show you this one right here. We filmed this down at
that's out in the yard up there.
so tell me about them turtles. How would you catch them? That's down at Keith's house.
Oh, is
You
that
said you ate some of
Keith?
them.
Chicken gut on a hook and put it in the lake and you can catch them.
Yeah.
If there's any way you can get them like that.
And you eat them?
Huh?
You kill them, and when you get them in the boat?
Yeah, they're good.
What are you talking
They're
about?
really good. For what
Turtles?
I've ever eaten, been really good.
Turtle.
You was talking about eating turtle down there. We went down there and we saw Scott Berry. He was down there at Keith's house, Shorty's house. Me and you went down there in the fall and talked
Yeah, I
to him.
remember that.
And you was talking about eating them turtles, how good they were. And
Yeah,
I posted
they
that.
are.
Somebody said there's 9 different kinds of meat in a turtle.
They are. They're real good meat. Real good eating.
Yeah. When was the last time you had a good turtle?
Oh, it's been a long time. 20 years ago, yes.
Well, I've never had no turtle. We ought to get us some turtle this summer and try it out. You want to cook some
we
turtle?
can do that. We catch one, dress it out. I believe I could dress one.
Yeah? Well, that sounds interesting. They said they're really good. They got a lot of different types of meat.
They are good. I
Oh.
remember we had turtle over at the lake one time. We went over and we used to go over about every year and stay 2 or 3 days.
Yeah?
And I had a turtle. I got a turtle somewhere and dressed it.
You'd be a fishing for fish and accidentally catch a turtle, wouldn't you?
I don't remember where we got the turtle.
Wasn't a good day for him. He become lunch, didn't he? Made lunch out of that turtle, didn't he?
It was good, buddy, I tell you.
Yeah, a lot of people made comments about that one. And so let me see what else we can find on here. We got some other videos I posted on here. People really like hearing your stories. They say it reminds them of their grandpa or, or their dad, or when they was growing up. They like hearing these old stories from back in the day of when you started working when you was real young and using those mules and horses to farm with before you got your tractor.
Yeah, that was before 1950. I got that old tractor up there, new in 1950. You seen up yonder in that other barn. I was tickled death when I got that tractor.
Yeah? How'd you pay for it when you got it? Did you finance it, make payments on it?
Yeah, my daddy was helping me get it, and we paid for it together.
Well, still got it sitting down there, don't you?
Yeah. He run the store at that time. My daddy did.
Well, here's a video right here. This is R.M. Brooks' store. This is where we're going to go to one day. Well, that's the bologna sandwich she's making right there. That's Tiffany. She owns the store.
Oh, that's over at the...
Rugby.
Yeah, I remember.
There's a lot on Saturdays. There's a lot of the tourists come in. This guy here in this tractor, that's Andrew Starr. He has about 120 mama cows and about 100 baby cows. And him and his son, they farm over there. So I meet a lot of the farmers over there. I get to hear some of their stories too. They tell some of their stories about growing up over there. So yeah, we've been doing, I just, when I come up here and we do things, I just film it. That's just talking about stuff, and then I put it on Facebook like that. And
Yeah.
people, they watch it from all over the world. There's comments on there from Canada and Spain and
Yes.
the Philippines. Australia, England. People watch them all over. They like hearing your stories. They like the way you tell them because, see, you sat down there at that story. You grew up around that old potbelly stove down there, hearing them old men tell stories as you grew up, and you started telling them around that old stove. And you've come the master storyteller of Greasy Holler. So, yeah.
That wouldn't be much though, Greasy Holler.
Well, they seem to like them stories pretty good. They seem to like you know, hearing about how you was born here in the holler and you've lived here your whole life. Never lived nowhere else, have you? Worked here, lived here, raised your family here. You're still here.
Yeah.
Almost 100 years later, you're still here.
I used to work at Oak Ridge Road, loading the back end of an old truck from here to Oak Ridge and back every day.
Oh my goodness.
That's high as hell, buddy, I'll tell you.
I bet that was hard. I bet it was a rough ride. You bounced a lot. I bet you was wore out time you got to work, wasn't you?
And worked 10 hours, buddy, that down there.
Well, that had been a good hour and a half drive down there, wasn't it?
And I didn't see daylight at home.
Left it.
It was dark, and I got home dark when I left.
Yeah. People don't work like that no more, do they, Ralph?
I don't reckon.
We've got lazy in this later generation, haven't we?
They probably would have had another thing of going like Oak Ridge.
Well, you know, it's different times now. Things are a little easier than they was back when you was growing up, I guess.
I guess.
When you was growing up as a child, did you think that you had it pretty good back then, or did you think you was poor? Did you think you was okay, or what? How'd you think?
Oh, I thought I was in good shape. I was. My daddy was in good shape. Yeah,
Your daddy did good for himself, didn't he?
Yeah, he was a school teacher for about 18 or 19 years.
Yeah, but he made money in the store and farming
And then
too.
he went in the store business. He went in with my grandpa to start with. He had a half inner. He was the cause of him going in it. And then when my grandpa had to quit, he had to have his leg took off and had to quit. And my daddy took a store then.
Yeah.
And run it.
Then eventually you took it over about 1970, didn't you, from your daddy?
Yeah.
From 70 to about 91 for 22 years, you run that store.
Yeah, me and Mike lived, yeah. I'll sit over here in my chair.
So that's your favorite chair right there, ain't it?
Yeah, I sit here a lot. I
Yeah.
sat in that and some too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Usually when I come up here, I usually see you over there. You got all your stuff over here. You got
Yeah.
your
I've got
mail
all my
and
stuff here.
your
I can
glasses.
get to that to either table.
Yeah, this chair or that chair.
I can use that chair for either this table.
You been watching any basketball games?
I watch every one I know about.
You like basketball?
Yeah,
Who's your favorite team?
I don't know. Tennessee, I guess.
Tennessee? You like the Lady Vols or the men?
I like the ladies and the men both.
Like both of them? Yeah. How long you been watching the Vols? How many years you think you've been watching them?
Oh, I don't know, a long time.
50 years?
Ever since they've been at home, I guess.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Well,
On TV,
you started watching them when you was in your 20s?
I guess. Ever how long it's been, I don't know.
Well, you probably listened to them on the radio to begin with, I guess, didn't you, before there's
I
TV?
have, yeah.
What, do you remember what year you first got a TV?
First TV I bought,
Yep.
let's see. I believe it was in about 56.
56. You was living here in this house then in 56.
I moved here in 53.
Yeah. So 3 years later, you got a TV. Where'd you get that? You remember where you got that? Did you buy a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to somebody down at Hackney's, Knoxville. I believe it was Hackney's or House Haskins one, and got it. I got an order from a dealer out here in the valley, John Robertson. He was some of my folks. And I went down there and bought my first TV.
Well, you said you got an order from him. What do you mean? Did he order a TV or?
He gave me an order to take it down there and show it, that he gave me the order to buy it. He was a dealer.
Okay. Oh, so he let you go down there and buy it wholesale like he was buying it.
I went and bought it wholesale like he got it.
Oh, you remember what brand it was?
Admiral.
Admiral. Yeah?
Yes, Admiral.
Remember how much it cost it back then?
No, I don't. I don't remember that.
Was it heavy?
Yes, heavy.
Yeah. Bet you used it for quite a few years, huh?
Yeah, I used it for a long time. I don't know how long. I don't remember.
You remember when the color TVs come out?
When what?
Color TVs, the color. That was a black and white one, your first
yeah,
one.
Black and white.
Remember your first color TV?
No.
No? Probably didn't have much time to watch TV, did you, back when you was farming and all that? Always busy, wasn't you?
Yeah, I was busy through the day. I watched it every night.
Yeah. Watch the news.
I didn't have time to watch it in the daytime.